Right then, looks like it's going to be one of those days. So, just finished putting, well, I haven't actually finished putting the choke cable in yet, but just finished putting the throttle cables in. Got the carb bodies all shoved back in nicely, just settling them down, got the boots in, haven't tightened them up yet. Just got to there and went, right, let's have a good look round before I tighten this all up. And then I just wondered why there's a wet patch there, and I looked up and a little bit of water running down the engine there, and just follow it up, and yeah, that's leaking bad. So there's on that pipe there's an O-ring, and yeah, occasionally they do leak. Now the problem is that that pipe runs underneath the carbs, goes into the top of the other engine. I went to the other side to look. This one isn't leaking, but where's the other one? It's up under there. That one is. So that one's leaking on the other side of the bike, and this one's leaking on this side of the bike. I've got the O-rings. I'm just a bit disappointed that I've got to take the carbs out again. Okay, it's because I threatened to ride it. And there we go, that's that pipe pulled back. As you can see, on each end of this pipe there's just an O-ring, and I can feel that one's hard. So I'll clean out inside a bit of Scotch-Brite, clean the pipe with a bit of Scotch-Brite, and I'll replace the one over there as well. And I'm going to pull this pipe off here and replace the one at that end. Oh, sorry, replace both of them. There's one here as well. So that's just a case of pulling up on this. They're just pressure fitting these with this one clip, just holding the pipe down. And while I've been messing around with the carbs, it's quite likely I've disturbed it, so should have known really. Okay, let's get them changed. Right, getting closer. Just got a couple of things left to tighten up. Carbs are in. Replace those O-rings in those water pipes and find out if they're going to be leaking soon, I guess. We've already pressurised the carbs, haven't we? So choke on. Okay, running on all four again. One minor problem, that is fuel peeing down from that same O-ring. I think that pipe's cracked. Well, that's a little disappointing. I think that's where it's coming from. Look. Actually, I don't think it is. I think that's coming. It's coming from the number 3 carb. Oh dear. Oh no. No, it's coming from this one. And it's coming from there. Yeah, it's exactly where I thought it was. Okay. I don't care about that for now. I think I know what that is. I think the fuel tube, a little T-piece fuel tube, I think that's cracked. And I haven't got one, so I'll try and get one of them. So I think for now, this one's running. I think I'm just going to put it back together. because now I've done the carbs and the tappets on this one. This one was rattling before, by the way, isn't now. Woohoo! Now it's time to do the V65, so we'll get back to that. Right then, V45's all back together, and even though I changed that, so the fuel leak turns out to be the transfer pipe has got a little crack in it, and I haven't got one, and I'm skint now this month, so the rest of this is just going to have to wait. I need to MOT it because it's out of MOT, but the reason I didn't bother this year is because it was only running on 2 cylinders. Very slight ticking from this engine, but it's really nothing. Yeah, so we've got a little fuel leak going on just round here. It's just dripping down every couple of seconds, so it needs sorting out, but it'll run for now. It's not dangerous. So that's that one done. We can get back to the V65 Magna now. Next job's on that are what we've just done on this, so let's just call this one practice. I'm going to get this MOT'd, and then maybe I'll do another awful video of my cheap helmet cam bouncing up and down all over the road. But this thing needs to run. So just one other thing. Well, it's windy and you can't hear me. Let me go around here. I started this channel because some mates at work asked me to video what I was doing, and I figured easiest way to show them was stick it on YouTube. So I did that, and for some reason I've got about 60 subscribers, and one of my videos has had like over 1,000 watches. Well, that's interesting. So thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. Hopefully they're useful to somebody. As I said, I've got a few people actually even subscribed, which I didn't expect. I mean, I'm 1 million views and another couple of thousand subscribers away from getting paid for this stuff, but yeah, it wasn't my intent, just some mates at work interested in what I was doing. So as I said, hopefully some of what I'm doing is useful to some of you. I find it useful for me, to be honest. The amount of stuff that I noticed, I mean, for example on this one, while I was messing with it, just doing the carbs and the timing, I noticed while I was watching the videos back that the frame had got a bit knocked about. There's a few rust spots on it, so this morning I treated all of those and then touched them back up. So, you know, they're useful for me, but if they're useful for you guys, then brilliant. Go and get yourself one of these old Hondas. They're dead easy to work on. There's so much stuff online already. All the manuals are online, and if you can read a manual and you've got a few spanners, you know, build yourself a bike. So yeah, thanks for watching.